Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to those pushing his truth and sincerity, and Abad Babul. It's the brother in the Apostle Kadash, coming to give another lesson. All right, this time we talking about the mark of the beast. I got the brother Amawan here with me. All right, and we talking about the mark of the beast because it is at hand. As you see, a couple videos was put out on a certain individual who said GMS is always talking about the chip or the mark of the beast, and we are. All right, because that's what's to come next. You got certain prophecies, the chip being the next one. You got World War III. You got the missiles. You got the famine of the word. You got certain, only so many left, but the chip is what's gonna come next. That's the next big prophecy. All right. It say, you had anything?
No.
You could grab Exodus 20 and 3 and Psalms 55 and 21. All right, I'm going to grab this real quick. This Revelations chapter 13, verse 16. It say, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, like the other elders went into, it could go to either hand, right? I forget which verse they pulled, but it can go to either hand. I think it's like later in Revelations, maybe like 15, 16, somewhere around there. But this is talking about the chip. Why? It say, and he causeth all. Now, in the vision that was seen, he was giving it to everybody. And if you know anything about this devil, he don't give out nothing for free. Nothing beneficial. All right. It say both small and great. So from your top men to your lowest scumbag, they're gonna give it to you. The rich and poor, from your section 8 all the way to your millionaire who's not an elite, a top ranking elite at that, then you gonna get it. They gonna try to make you take it. Free and bond. From your man that can walk up and down the street to the person in the prison house to the person in debt, they gonna try to give it to you. It say to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. They're gonna try to give you that RFID chip, the mark going into an incision, charagma. Or they're gonna try to put an incision in your hand, put the chip in there. All right. And they want you to take the RFID chip, radio frequency identification device, or because they can track wherever you're going. Who knows, by the time they upgrade it when it come out, or when it's made mandatory, because it's already out, by the time they upgrade it, it's going to be able to control you, your thoughts. You ain't going to be able to do, you're going to be doing what they want you to do. All right? You can get that.
This is, what's Exodus?
Mm-hmm.
This is Exodus 20 and verse 3. And it reads, Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
All right, and you see it say, thou shalt have, in the very first part, it say, thou shalt have no other God before me. When you take that chip, you basically saying you want Esau to be your God. All right? That's what you're saying. You saying, I want Esau to control me. I want the Edomites to be the elite Edomites to control the way I think, the way I act, the way I talk, everything. Even though Esau's, you basically giving up the marriage with Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and giving it to Esau. That's what you're doing.
If I kill it, it was a story in the Bible where where if they wanted to stay with their slaves, they would have an awl punched in their ear that signified that they wanted to stay with their slave master. And that's pretty much the same thing with this MOTB, because if by you taking that little device, what you saying to the Lord is that you want to stay with your slave master. You saying you want him to rule over you. You want to stay in bondage to him. But that's all that.
Yeah, that's true. That's what you just say, envy not the oppressor. Because even you had the Malcolm X movie in the beginning. He asked his mom, well, why we in such messed up conditions and why the white people in a good condition? And she told him, because God loves them more. So people under that false impersonation that Esau, he know the way or he got it. So when they see that chip, oh, you get the chip, you could eat, you could go back to regular life. They don't think, well, this got to be God. That's how people think. You know, people will keep the law of the land, for they keep the law of the Lord. So you saying Esau your God. And when you take that chip, you finalizing it, putting your name on the contract and saying, this is who I'm going to serve. But like, I think it's Joshua 24:15, it say, choose man this day who you shall serve, the Lord or the gods before the flood. I'm butchering it, but it's a roughly paraphrase. But yeah, this Leviticus 19:28. Ye shall not make any cutting in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. All right, so you not even, that's in the law. You ain't supposed to make no cutting in your flesh. When you take that chip, you breaking the law because they got to cut in your flesh to put the chip in there.
If I could, this is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and it reads, "At least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right, and this is one of his devices. This is one of many of his devices. Okay, because he uses entertainment. He uses music as a device. He uses food as devices. All right, but when you look at this word advantage, if I could, it says advantage, a condition or a circumstance that puts one in a favorable or superior position. All right, and that's what this man is trying to do. He's trying to ultimately he wants to be the Most High. All right, he wants to have control over everything. But in this scripture, this is 2 Corinthians 2:11 again, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right, he's trying to have a upper hand on you by causing you to take this MOTB. All right,
This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So you people believe in this man. Oh, this Neuralink, it could help you walk again. It'll help you think super fast. You won't need school, this, and that. But they're not telling you that at the end you got to get hit with a missile for taking it. They're not telling you choosing him over God or who you people call God. They're not telling you when you take it, it might bust in your hand and cause you to die slowly. So they're not telling you you're going to get the sores, the cancers. They're not telling you all these things. They're not telling you his true intentions is, if you remember the Georgia Guidestone, to cut the population from 8 billion down to 500 million. And if the majority of people take the chip, they just hit the button and just cut it down. Which majority of you people are going to take it. And you're going to die multiple times for it, because you might die from taking a chip. And the Lord put your spirit back in your body, because you don't get hit with a missile if you take the chip. So you might die twice just for taking the chip. And that's on you. This Revelations 13 and 17, it say, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So you ain't going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to go to the grocery store. You're not going to be able to. Could you grab Isaiah 6? You had something already?
No.
Oh, could you grab Isaiah 65 and 13? So you ain't going to be able to do your regular life. Ain't no going to the corner store getting a 2 liter of juice. Ain't no, you know, it ain't going to be no trades without that chip. All right. So you being a citizen or a part of this society, that's going to come to an end unless you take the chip. Unless you're a man of the Lord. Could you pull that out?
This is Isaiah 65 in verse 13, and it reads, Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
All right, so guess what? The Lord's servants, we're going to eat, we're going to drink, and we're going to rejoice, even in our time of affliction. You people, y'all going to run to the chip. Or you're going to starve, because you're going to have some people that don't want to take the chip. Guess what? Hey, you ain't got to get with a missile now, but nigga, you going to starve. You know, especially if you ain't a part of the elect, it's chip or starve. It's one or the other. All right, and the whole 666 thing, people see that number, they get scared, don't even know what it means. 666, that's the patent number for the RFID chip. People don't even got that understanding. Could you grab John, you was about to get something? Could you grab John 8:44? All right, because when you take the number of his name, which is 666, the patent number for the chip, because when you take the name of something, it's like a marriage ceremony. The woman take the name, the last name of the man. That's what you're doing when you take the name of this man, of Esau. We take that 666, Charagma, the mark of the beast, right? You taking after his name. That's where we have a marriage or a promise with Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. You can grab that.
This is John 8:44, and it reads, Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a father, and the father of it. Oh, Salakia. For he is a liar, and the father of it.
I say the very first part is say, ye are of your father the devil. Talking about you 2/3, and anybody else want to follow after Esau, because that's what you're doing. When you take the chip, you follow after Esau, and he's the father of lies. He's telling you it could do all these. Scriptures tell you in Matthew, be not dismayed, or something, roughly paraphrased, talking about the miracles that they're going to be trying to pull, and they're going to try to fake the second coming of man, and they're going to have alien ships in the sky. We know just the chariots of the Most High, but these people, they're going to try to get us with these different miracles. This is the father of lies. He's going to be doing miracles on the left hand, just like the Egyptians. When they threw down their canes and turned into snakes, yeah, they could do it too. Moses did it on the right hand side through the power of Yahweh Bahashim Yoshua. The Egyptians, they did it using witchcraft and wickedness. So it's going to be the same thing in this time period. You had anything else?
No.
Okay, kind. We hope this was edifying. Want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shad, Bahashem Rekar Kadash, giving double honor to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the brothers pushing this truth and sincerity, and Abad Babul.